everybody, my name is Stefan Frost. I'm the design producer at Carbine Studios, and I'm here today to talk to you about Wildstar, a brand new MMO from NCSoft. And we're gonna hop in here. We're in Farside right now. This is technically a moon that's around the planet Nexus where the game takes place. And you can see I actually have low gravity on, so I'm jumping a little bit higher than usual. So we have double jump in our game, so low grav is a good place to show that off. So we're running in here. We just took a quest from this gentleman, and we're going to go find out some more information about the Elden, a mysterious civilization that once lived on this area and just vanished one day. So we're going to find out exactly what happened to them by checking out the planet in its entirety. And inside this moon is actually a bunch of silos where they've done a bunch of these experiments. So the Dominion, the faction that I'm on, is looking into this. So I'm taking some of these quests. And you'll notice our quests, if you click on them, they show you where you need to go. So I'm going to go inspect this biodome gear here. So we're going over here. So Wildstar, by the way, while I'm doing this, has action combat. What that means is I can actually aim where I want my spells to go. In other MMOs, they have what's called tab targeting, where you just click on an enemy and then you can hit your button. But this, I can actually aim where I want to shoot. So anything within my telegraph, or that blue thing in front of me, that basically means it will get hurt. So as I interact with stuff here, we'll find out more. I'm actually going to go ahead and skip this stuff because this is just more of a lore information area, and we're going to get started in some action combat areas. So this, by the way, is a little node that I can interact with, and as I do that, I've unlocked a challenge. This challenge allows me to actually move faster because I'm interacting with this primal fire. So I interact with these, and you'll notice that it's making me run faster, but also on the challenge here, it says that I need to interact with 10 of these in less than 2 minutes. So I'm trying my damnedest to do this. And this is just something to do on the way to your quests and paths and challenges. So I will get rewarded for this stuff if I get either a bronze, silver, or gold medal. So I'm almost all the way there. Let's go. While I'm doing this, I can also explain our path system. So in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, we have our path UI. And this area has path missions. Paths are basically gameplay that's suited to your style of gameplay. So, for example, if you're someone that just likes to kill things, you should probably be a soldier. Soldiers get missions where they do assassination missions, they get SWAT team missions using different experimental weaponry. It's a ton of fun. We also have the Settler, which is more of a socialite, so you can collect all this various resources around the camps and worlds, and you can actually build up public quests and public events and things that are beneficial for everybody in the area. So in this case, I am a soldier. So all my soldier path missions are down there. So I'm going to want to go and check that stuff out. We've also got the quests on the right here. Let's take a look over here. This is the biodome mech facility that I was talking about before. So the Elden, who created all this, had this facility that they made, and this is all in the interior of a moon. So you can see we're in this giant silo. So it's a pretty cool location. And I'm, also as a side note, I am a Chua. Chua are these little kind of hamster, rat, vindictive, crazy little bastards that just like to create machinery that hurts people pretty much. They're a ton of fun to play, and they're great quest skippers because the stuff that they're asking you to do is borderline psychopathic, but it's pretty fun. So we'll hop into this teleporter here. So down in this area, I've gotten some quests, and I'm supposed to kill Scrabs and these guys over here. So if I press, I have my T ability, I couldn't quite scan it. So you'll notice I'm kind of jumping back and moving constantly. And I can just CC both of those guys by using that ability. And when I do that CC while they're telegraphing, I actually hit them with bonus damage.
I'm Phineas T. Rotostar, and today
So I also have different casting type abilities that allow me to move while casting on these guys, or allow me to die. So, side note, our game is pretty hardcore. If you didn't get that, this is a level 35 area. And so what that kind of means is you actually have to pay attention to stuff. We didn't want to have something that we called cigarette combat. Cigarette combat is like, I'll smoke while playing this game. I only need one hand to do it. That is definitely not the case with Wildstar. We wanted to have something that was, you have to dodge out of the way of those attacks, you have to position your attacks, and you have to be cognizant of these guys that pop up out of nowhere. So I'll start it out with this guy with this cast. This one is a charge shot. Like, I just deflected it.
The possibilities are endless.
So we'll charge that.
No problem. Space is not an issue.
So I just hit him with that CC effect.
Protostar can rip your land right out of the ground and hurl it into the sky, letting us build even more houses.
So I had to dodge out of the way of that.
That's right.
Dodge out of the way of that.
Because when you think about it, every customer is.
You'll notice I'm consistently moving while doing attacks as well. It's not just, and I just got blinded there. So I've got to consistently move around and watch out and not pull other mobs. Ooh, and I just got hit with that telegraph and half of my health just went off. So it's almost got this guy. Hopefully I don't die. Oh. Got him. Okay, so there we go. So we also have dungeons in our game while I'm kind of doing other quests here. And our dungeons are brutal. So imagine if our PvE is pretty challenging, our dungeons, our 5-person content is just ridiculously challenging. We also have these things called adventures, which are PvE dungeons, effectively, where you can kind of choose where you want to go and how you want certain events to kind of turn out. We also have in our game 20-person raids and 40-person raids. So you can get with 19 of your closest friends and try to take out as much as you can. But it's pretty punishing, masochistic content. So I'll also do a path mission here. And while I'm thinking about it too, I've got a hoverboard, so we have mounts. We also have mount customization in the game. So what that means is I can get my hoverboard here and I can find different pieces for it and add different pieces of flair onto it. Alright, so this is a pretty sweet ride. I can double jump on it. And we have, physics that affect it, so if I launch off of something, I'll go farther. That sort of thing. So we're gonna go to this desert egg cracking area. Oops, watch out for that guy. So here's our soldier holdout mission. We can collect it here. Oh crap. So what I'm supposed to do is smash these eggs before they basically wake up. Or give birth, I guess, is the term for eggs. Hatch, whatever you want to say. Uh-oh, so I did not do that successfully. So now I've got to fight these skyward banshees. Whoa. Just got out of there.
And not to say that this ragtag balance of refugees, mercenaries,
so we're going through here, doing our path missions, and this gives you different kinds of rewards rather than just your regular quests. So that allowed me to get out of the way. I'm actually in another dimension. So that allowed me to avoid while I was in there. And I just dragged a bunch of mobs in here, so I'm going to die shortly. There we go. So there it is. That's pretty much Wildstar in a very small nutshell. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for checking it out.